Kwanglan. So
you're just
so
hat trick here. 3 for 3.
So 3 for 3.
Yeah.
So you got
Tom Wang in the house.
Hello.
I wonder if I can get it from Apple right now. Well, here we are. What's up, YouTube? We've been waiting a long time to do this. By a long time, I mean like 7 days. Decided to do this last week, and then my week got completely for those of you that haven't heard calendar here. But now that we've got it, we're going to be going to do something absolutely ridiculous. If you saw me talk about this on my Instagram story, I said this is an absolute dumb idea, yet it's kind of a funny idea. So we're going to do it anyways because it's going to help the content. We're on our way to a certain store to buy a certain piece of electronics to increase our content stuff for the TikTok. So let's go and see what I'm getting. Well, we ended up going to the stores, they didn't end up having it, so I guess the only other option is to order it from apple.com. So let's see how fast I can get it. We figured it out, we priced it out, we know what we need to get. Because seeing as I already got the Max or whatever the f it's called, the iPhone 11 Pro Max, we're just gonna get the iPhone 11 Pro for the TikTok, so I wonder if I can get it from Apple right now. Well, here we are. So now it's time to shoot some TikToks on the new iPhone 11 Pro. I got 2 phones. This one is what it's gonna be for our TikTok. This is what's gonna be for my daily. Tip for you, if you're ever gonna shoot TikToks, shoot them and edit them in the phone that you're gonna shoot them with. You don't need to go get 2, but the reason I got 2, because Mig shoots a lot of my TikToks, I gotta edit it, and I need these to close deals a lot of the time, so you just gotta go and get, 2 phones. That's what we're here for. So use that tip. If you end up in a situation where you're always on the phone, you got a videographer, get another phone. It'll make your life a lot easier. It is an investment. There's no reason to be spending whatever $1,600 for no fucking reason, but this is gonna pay off over time. So that's what this one's for. So you got one of each. Oh. What's up, YouTube? Another week, another Monday, and guess what we got? Tom Wang in the house.
Hello.
Tom, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
a little bit of myself. I am a local entrepreneur, e-commerce entrepreneur. I got the opportunity to meet Rohan through like a little WhatsApp group that we have. And yeah, we decided to do a podcast today. I have my own podcast out there as well. So I just want to be able to interview more local entrepreneurs, ask them how they got started, their whole story, how they got their first 100 customers, how they scaled their business, so on and so forth. So super excited for this episode. Shameless plug, go subscribe to my podcast. So.
Go do it. Links will be at the bottom of this vlog. Today being Monday, so this is gonna be an interesting one because Tom's gonna interview me on his podcast. And then for those of you that have seen over the last couple months, we've been building the content for the podcast that we're gonna release in Q2, and I'm gonna interview Tom on our podcast. And right now, in the midst of all the I don't know if we put it in or not, but this basement room, actually where the studio is right now, it flooded last week. So we were gonna have to move all of this out of here, but then partially just left it for the show. So sometimes you just gotta adapt and go with the flow. Not everything's gonna be perfect, being one of those situations, but after this podcast and the entire day is done, we're gonna have to rip this entire thing down and get ready for it. In the meantime, we've got a full week ahead. I actually got a podcast interview with ClickFunnels on Friday, so they're gonna be putting me on their podcast, so we'll put that there, hoping the baby's not here obviously between now and then, but if they are, we'll play with it. That being said, hopefully you guys are enjoying these vlogs. The last one did pretty well. YouTube didn't like me because I swear in it, so I'm going to try to turn the swearing down, or Miguel and I are just going to find a random funny way of dubbing out the swear words or something like that. Now we'll just roll right into the podcast and hope you enjoy it. Subscribe to Tom's. You guys will see when we release ours, and you'll see Tom on there.
I'll never forget that day, man. Like the first day I went around campus looking at trees, and the guy was super passionate about trees. He was telling us like what type of trees each one is. Yeah. I was like, what the f am I doing with my life? Right? Like what the f am I doing with my life? Just like you had that moment with the pilot school. Yeah. That was my moment looking up on trees. Yeah. So I actually got kicked out of Langara as well. Then I went to Kwanglan. Okay. I got kicked out of Kwanglan. So
you're just hat trick here. 3 for 3.
So 3 for 3. Yeah. So you got.
And in 2013, I went into affiliate marketing, did pretty well there. Got bored because it's a zero-sum game. It's you with your computer And one time I literally got called in the principal's office, like, you bring that thing one more time, I'm gonna have to let you out of here. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get expelled from doing this. But it was like my very first like taste to what entrepreneurship really could be that I had even just figured out on my own. The podcast with Tom was epic. Now we're gonna do our podcast with him. So that was about an hour. Shared a lot of knowledge. A lot of knowledge that I actually haven't shared in a lot of podcasts. This one we talked a lot about like acquisition and what we're going to do with the agency and even the software side. Tom was very, very interested because he's got Amazon businesses that he's looking to sell and kind of go down that route. But it was a pretty cool podcast because he didn't know a lot about my story, so he kind of learned a lot about it. Whenever, maybe we could take a clip of it and stick it into the vlog or something at some point, so you guys can see what the podcast was like. And now we're gonna get some food and then record our podcast. So, and there's a camera inception going on, or a vlog inception going on, because he's shooting his out there and we're shooting us here. Yeah. So.
No, but just like I don't know, you woke up stage and just like fuck it.
I just use the elevator.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot an ad this week where I'm gonna get out of bed, ride my hoverboard into the elevator, come up the elevator, go make my coffee, get back in the elevator, go all the way down, and then it starts.
Such a huge flex.
Yeah.
Okay, we see you, man. We see you.
Sweet, dude. I don't know if Matt's coming on here or not. I sent them the link. But I read your email the other day. Would love to obviously help you guys with the launch and kind of figure out how we can be part of obviously smoothing this process out so you guys don't end up in a situation you've ended up in currently. What deliverables are you guys looking for from our end, just so I can figure out from a consulting standpoint what that looks like and kind of walk you through how we do consulting on our end?
I think I would just do like an A to Z, maybe not A to Z, but just like a just Facebook training, like mentorship, and everything from making sure like we set our pixels correctly, we don't do anything stupid there that maybe we're missing out.
Yeah.
Making sure we are looking at the right metrics. We know what to look for. We know like baseline numbers, like baseline CTR numbers.
So it's more of more, I guess you could, like you said, it's more of a mentorship than it is consulting to kind of help you guys get, solidified for scalability of this offer. And I'm guessing it's also going to be across Dean's other offers too, not just the mastermind one.
Yeah, like I would say it's like a mentorship / consultancy thing. I mean, like they're kind of both one and the same in a way, but just really helping us like understand Facebook ads on a deeper level, and so we can make smart decisions and not like shoot ourselves in the foot ever. You know what I'm saying? Because once we learn like what to do and what not to do, like we'll be in a better position. And in terms of other offers too, I think our main offer is going to be the KBB course, and then potentially Dean's new book, The Underdog Advantage, when Evergreen.
Yeah, when it comes to offers, dude, like at the end of the day, if we're consulting, it doesn't matter if it's 1 or 10. It's just for us to know like how much time and effort we got to put in on our side. We'll obviously help scale whatever it comes down to. You'll end up working more than likely with Rob directly, and then as well Matt, and if anybody else needs to jump in from the team. So you'll have access to the whole team, and then kind of go down there. Are you guys running any other networks internally, or is it just Facebook? Like, is it just Facebook right now?
YouTube and Bing, and then LinkedIn as well, starting in a few days.
Nice. Yeah, if you need some LinkedIn stuff, reach out to Matt. He cracked the code on that thing last month. But yeah, I think the easiest way to kind of do this will be, the consulting is just a month-to-month thing. It'll be a month for us to help you guys consult. You guys obviously have seen the time and effort that we already put into a client that is consulting with us, and we haven't even kind of got into the point of talking about what it costs. But at the end of the day, this one is close to me, close to you guys. Is like I respect Dean and Tony a lot for what they've done. We'd love to help you guys at any scale. I want to build this on a stable, solid relationship with you. So it comes down to you and Rob just figuring out the deliverables and on how often. Obviously, I think the KBB one, I'm going to expect Rob to be very, very hands-on on this, and he knows that already prior to this call, just to be able to make sure that you guys smash it. Because I know you guys are going to be launching like $10,000 a day in paid advertising, if I'm correct.
Yeah, and even for Evergreen, I was spending 25K a day just for Evergreen when we first launched it, and that was my first offer ever.
You're like Matt's very first traffic account he ever ran was $300,000 a month.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, man, like I'm super stoked, and Rob is amazing to work with already. Like it's phenomenal, man. You guys are all super great guys, so I really want to make this happen, and I love the fact that you guys just want to help out, Team 22 and just build that relationship, man, because it's just going to be a win-win for everyone.
Absolutely. And then obviously, like when it comes to other networks too, like we're not just Facebook policy dudes. Like we're managing on every other network. So at any given time, you want us to look at native, you want us to look at Snapchat, you want us to look at different paid advertising platforms and help you guys on that. We could definitely help you guys there. I think obviously with the launch of this consulting deal, we'll put a lot of time and effort on the front end. We'll front load a lot of the work on our end, and then scale it back a little bit going into what it looks like, post month 2 or 3 or however long we need to be part of this. Are you guys coming to TNC at all? The whole, like literally the whole GrowRev team's going. Like we're flying the entire team now.
Nice. How many you guys do you have?
2 from Australia, 7, around 10 or 11 of us there.
How big is your whole team? Like
combined, I think we're 13 or 14.
Oh, nice.
And growing steadily. We just added another media buyer yesterday in the Google space to help us scale. So we're bringing on an e-com dude coming up too.
How many clients do you guys have?
At peak season, usually around 30.
Damn, that's crazy.
But we're going into peak right now, so it's pretty slow for us at this point.
How much you guys spending monthly, like ballpark? If you're not comfortable telling me, it's totally fine.
What if I told you we spent 30 million or so last year?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know if you've had a chat to like understand Matt's whole media buying background. Have you? Matt, you want to give him your 2-minute spiel on the shit that you've run?
Yeah, I'll give him a quick intro. So yeah, I've been doing it since like Google basically came out over 10 years ago, 11 years ago technically, but I worked with some pretty big clients. So I worked with like the Olympics, Sky Sports, ATP Tennis, ICC Cricket, pretty much every single sports league. Premier Boxing Champions, that was a absolutely massive one too. So lots of experience there. Worked with all the networks too. My claim to fame is I actually spent $2 million in a single day with digital. That was the best I've ever done. So probably throughout my career, I think we have it estimated where I've managed around 150 million of ad spend across absolutely everything. Pretty much every single network I've spent over $1 million on.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of where we stand. I think with what we have, it's funny because we're considering, like yesterday alone, I had 4 people DM me asking me to help them with policy through what we know at the agency. So we're considering running a policy specific offer. Hey, we'll get you back on Facebook for come work with GrowRev. But on our end, I think this is something that we could work together on for sure and help you guys scale it. It just comes down to what you want. And I think also on the creativity side, like even with what you guys are doing on social, I pay attention to a lot of Dean's stuff that he's pushing. I think I personally could help you there with Jeff as well. And I know you guys are using Direct Heroes, and what we're going to get, just to give you some context, Facebook is about to release probably a Q2 or Q3 at this point, ads directly to Instagram DMs. So like I would be monetizing the out of that now while you guys have access to it, because we haven't even gone B2C yet there. So with the creativity stuff that we're doing on our end at the agency with Direct Heroes, that in itself is going to be a huge underground advantage for you guys.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm down. That sounds good to me.
The initial, like I said, will be a lot of front end work. It'll be a flow that you and Rob and Matt will kind of build for the KBB stuff, and then once that's all running smooth and live and moving through, and the thing is also because we're going to be launching the KBB stuff through our BM, we're going to be very, very hands on with it and keeping sure. And Rob's going to be making sure like it doesn't blow up. So we gotta make sure that's good. We're still working on getting yours back, but we're cutting down to the wire.
More than likely, we do have that just fallback plan of running through our business manager. I'm still working with our reps on getting your business manager back. I'm going to try and link up on a call with them today if they have availability. I should have an answer for you by no later than say 7 p.m. EST. Our most beneficial reps are out in Australia, so they're on a little bit of a different time schedule, but I will try to get on the hook with them today and get you an answer.
Cool, that's awesome, guys. And even if we do have to go the other route, which I know is not ideal, we have everything new domain. Me and another media buyer will sign up for new Facebook profiles, existing people, all that stuff, new payment methods, everything. So to minimize the risk for you guys if you had to go that route.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much what it's going to look like, just for safety purposes. And I think we just have that ready because 19th is going to come with the blink of an eye, and if your shit ain't live, we don't want to launch with being 2 steps back. Yeah, and a lot of this stuff is going to, like I said, front end load it, scale it back, and then just optimize at pace. And then eventually, like I said, it's month to month. So from there, once you guys are fully confident, it's hey, we just want you guys for your time. Then we just figure out a price point per call or something like that and go down that route. If you guys are good, what'll end up being is we'll just get a credit card sent over to you. You guys send it over, and then I'll just explain pretty much what the price point and everything is, and then with the 30-day cancellation clause at the bottom, so you guys understand that. Fair to us, fair to you. And then kind of like I said, for this one, we're a little bit more lenient and flexible and helping you guys a little bit more than we would on any other deal. So it just come down to you, Rob, and Matt figuring out specifically how much hand holding you're gonna need, and then we just stick to that.
Cool. Yeah, whatever you guys can send me over, just email my way, and then I'll make sure I talk to them right now and just get this rolling.
Okay, have a chat with them and then let us know. And then that way we can go. And then just to kind of give you an update too, I am going to be pretty much AFK starting tomorrow for about 10 days. I have my baby due tomorrow, so if you need me, just shoot me a text, but your best bet's going to be communicating through Matt, Rob, and Rohit.
Okay, man. Congratulations, and everything goes smoothly on that end.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See you guys. Thanks.
Bye.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Well, that was a fun call. For those of you that haven't figured out what that call was about yet, it was for this brand right here. And we've been helping them behind the scenes for the last about 10 days or so to get them back onto Facebook. A lot of big brands are getting affected by Facebook right now because they're getting nailed for just not following policy and being not compliant to what Facebook wants. It's a very, very simple process. You want to spend money on a network, just follow the rules. You follow the rules, you're fine. You don't follow the rules, you get nailed. And doesn't matter who you are. If you've seen the brand and you know who they are. It's been an interesting one to see because, it goes to show that Facebook really, or any of the networks really don't care how much money you spend per month. If you're violating what their rules and regulations and terms and policies are, they're going to take you out. Fortunately enough, we've spent a lot of time and effort knowing what we know in this industry and been able to help them, even though, this has now come to a point where they're now looking to hire us. But we've put a lot of front end time and effort. And, whenever I talk about networking, this is part of the networking. Because you never know what kind of business is going to come out to you. And this is just a start that I could see building a massive relationship with them to potentially turn into more business. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Other than that, now back to the last bit of my week and for the next little bit. So it's going to be fun. I think I got another call coming up, I'm pretty sure.
What's up, YouTube? We just finished recording the addiction video. If you haven't seen it, probably coming either before or after this vlog. That being said, the year has been absolutely crazy. We are now February 12th, 2020. We've had an insane 42 days into the year, probably 43 because January 31 days. Tomorrow, my life's gonna be changed completely and you're gonna see that in the next vlog. And what I mean by that, it's a whole new beginning for me. I am friggin' excited. I cannot wait. That being said, that's on the family side. We're gonna leave that for another video. What's coming up going into March and April and May and the rest of the year? We're back. We're back, baby. We're gonna be hitting the road again. Not as crazy as last year, but we're gonna be back on the road. We've got San Diego. I think we're actually got Washington, D.C. Then we got San Diego. Then we come back and we got Vegas. All of them are events. They're massive events that we're going to. War Room that you guys have seen in the past. Big webinar-driven event that's gonna be in Washington, D.C. That we're also sponsoring. The Grow Rev Experience is sponsoring this event. And, like I said in one of my Insta stories, if you hadn't already followed me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. It's Grow Rev Experience always in all ways. But at the end of the day, I'm excited because we've had a pretty solid start to the year. Every year, like I've said in one of the past vlogs, December, January is one of those ramp up months for us because it slows down pretty heavily. But come February, March, April, things just start to take off and we're seeing it right in front of our eyes right now. Travel is going to be epic. The people we're going to be meeting is epic. We're going to bring back season 2 of Life of the Entrepreneur. You guys are going to see a lot of behind the scenes. I've already told Miguel, wherever we're going to be, overshoot content. Just friggin' shoot it. Also, thanks to YouTube, I have to watch what I say in these videos now. So there's gonna be a lot of bleeping if I get really agitated with something, but if not, I'm gonna try and watch my language because YouTube for some reason does not like me. Thanks, YouTube. I really appreciate that. That being said, I don't really care. We're just gonna continue on as life as general. Part of the reason we're gonna call it Life as the Entrepreneur. Adapt, move on, keep going. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Gonna take the next couple of days off, and if you can't figure out why I'm taking the next couple of days off and why I said my life's gonna change tomorrow, you'll figure it out in the next vlog that comes out. But in the meantime, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. If you've enjoyed this vlog so far and the value that we've given, you've seen who we're working with, a huge friggin' brand at this point in time. Give this video a thumbs up and do me a favor, leave us a comment and what you are enjoying about these behind the scenes vlogs because they're very different than I've been used to, but they're kind of friggin' cool because it's showing you a whole different world that I'm not used to showing because you got the man, the myth, Miguel Batista behind the camera. So looking forward to seeing you in the next vlog.